So I would say that the meditation might help in terms of your question, but I don't know. And it doesn't seem conclusive only because this experience where the universe drops the intense separate person identification happens to people who don't meditate. So it seemingly is irrelevant. It kind of looks like, wow, cool, meditation led to this point, but what happened was this. Well, I mean, nothing happened. Exhaustion happened. All the meditating was like, fuck that. So I don't know. I don't know. It's a great point. And your second. I mean, whatever I say, it doesn't matter. So you're asking, and how what could I say to encourage you to love you completely, the way you would love something in this world? Because me is not a problem. Me is only a problem if you don't love him. And who's me and who loves the love? Right. If that's clear, there isn't a problem. But since there's this sense of struggle and pain and emotional, and I'm sick of that, fucking fucker, right? There's that. Can you find that? Can you let that out? Do you see how? Can you let that out? Can you just freak out? Can you break? Can you get an axe? Can you chop down a couple of trees? Can you let him out? Because he wants out. That's all. He just wants out. He doesn't want to be let go of. He wants out of the cage of you hating him. That was the experience here. I got very fortunate. I ran into an amazing book by a woman named Sherry Huber when I was 21 called There's Nothing Wrong With You. I was at the Tassajara Zen Monastery. I was in the library. It was 4 in the morning. I opened the page, and she has this little exercise where she says, just tell yourself you love yourself and watch what happens. So I go, I love you. And there is this, fuck off! Who is that? That's not me. That's not me. That voice, that's not me. Because I heard it. Oh, shit. And I just started crying and crying and crying and crying and woke people up and crying. Oh my God, that's not me. And so it's very worth it. It's very simple. Just go, you know what, dude? I love you. And listen. And re-listen. And notice that you listen to it. You don't do it. You listen. That's not you. There are thousands of things to try here. And all of it leads to this. So, I love you. Just so simple. See what happens if you say that to yourself. And notice the shit that comes you don't even do on purpose. You don't do it. It does you. Oh my God. Who is that? That can't be you. So it doesn't even have to be entertained. I hear you, and sorry, sweetie, but... And then this big arm just... Yes, I know. I haven't been listening. I know. You're mad. I know. I love you. I know. I love you. I know. I love you. Because whether or not some sort of something happens, as this separate person feeling, it can love itself completely and be in heaven. So who cares about the... Because a separate person isn't a problem if you love it. And I know it's very easy to say, but be brave enough to listen to it tell you to fuck off and realize that isn't you. Because you hear it. I don't know how to say this. It's so simple. You're the thing listening to the thoughts. You're not the thoughts. How do you know a thought happens? How do you know a thought happens? You hear it. It hears it. Oh, and then the personality is a momentum, a cultural construction that has had some difficult times, and now it gets to be loved. It's all the universe. You cannot make a mistake. But this sense of this anger, this frustration, this pain, this self-hate, that's not who you are. And the simplest way to test it is to say I love you to yourself and watch what happens. And just catch the difference between listening and the thinking. Between listening and hearing the thought. Holy shit. Who the fuck said that?